Pisces world, welcome to my new channel, Rupert's Angels, or else Los Ángeles de Rupert. This is an intuitive general reading for the month of April through May, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Blessings. Hello Pisces, little fish. Welcome to my new channel, Rupert's Angels. This is the intuitive reading corresponding April through May. I want to thank you for your subscriptions, your messages, and for the readings that you purchased. This one just jumped out of the cards, and it's the enchantment card. But before that, we're going to do this little prayer. So we invoke the angels, guides, beings of light to assist us with this reading, for it to reach our hearts and minds for the good of all. Thank you. So we have the enchantment, nature, ideas and inspiration, music, surrender and release, and the answered prayer. Let's see, little fish. It seems to be like a very interesting reading, and it has to do with the eclipses that we had last month, and it's talking about an energy, a sensation of renewal. But it says that this renewal hasn't really been harmonious, a harmonious process, or else it refers that we have had to give something back in return, and this probably had to do with your own value of yourself. This card also means your gifts. What I feel in this reading is that you had to really release something, but it took a process for this to come to this outcome. It might refer to a process or a trauma, or it might be referring to something that you blame, something to feel guilty about, or even a redundant idea that you had in your mind. It says here that this is a time to renovate ourselves and to put that new seed into soil. This reading talks about the enchantment of life and nature. These two are two very positive cards, because for some of you there's been like a rebirth of your own selves, or even rediscovering yourselves. And it's also talking about an energy which has acted like a catalyst, which has left like an empty space waiting to be filled up again. And that has to do with this card, the next card, which is ideas and inspiration. I also feel that some of you have been wondering about your role in society, referring to your job, your career, or your talents, or what you have to share to the world as well. I also feel that some of you have been going through very deep changes, inner changes, in which you had to release something that was part of the process. And that's why we have this card, the answer prayer, which has to do with destiny itself, or even something karmic, of a karmic nature. I feel that some of you have had like surprises, but at the same time I'm feeling these empty spaces that I was talking about before. And I feel that these empty spaces are just starting to fill out again. And it has to do with the ideas and inspiration as well. And I also think that these new cycles have to do with the changes that you've been going through. And here you can see this number 7. This little number 7 here in the corner of the card. which is upside down, which is in reverse. This new cycle is giving us a chance to renovate, for things to get back to their normal flow. But as it happens, you might be feeling desperate or sad or in confusion. Or maybe this is the beginning of a quest. This process can be very calm or it can be very intense. So the process is like I release, then I ask the universe to help me out, and then the universe is going to show me a new face of myself that has to do with who I am or what's my value into this story. I also feel that it has to do with some of you that have been looking for a job or that you're sick of the job that you have. Maybe you have been feeling like into a loop, an endless loop, trying to find out what's this pause all about or what is this thing that I cannot really release. So there's like a price that you have to pay to really choose to be feeling good, because enchantment of life, which is here in nature, it's talking about a paradigm that is entering your life, which is new, and it has to do with the fact that you have to really get attached to the new energies. So your path is already into your destiny, so you don't have to worry, let's say. Whenever you feel like uncertain or when energies are too dense, they say not to forget to get aligned, not forcing things out. You may ask for divinity to help you out, but at the same time you have to release, and it's talking about releasing fears. This is very important, they say. You have to release fears. You have to release fears because as long as there's life, there's hope. And as we know about who we are, then we can know what's our rhythm of life, like this card, which is the music. Y mientras haya vida también está la oportunidad de saber para qué somos buenos, como la música, el ritmo de la música. Entonces, vamos a ver qué más dicen. Una lectura bastante interesante. So let's see what else they have to say to us. Dreams or projects. Los sueños o proyectos. Divine guidance. Support of the universe. Archangel Michael. Spiritual growth and friendship. So it says here that it's like a reminder after having the answered prayer, and it says that not to forget about our dreams, because when there's sadness, when there's uncertainty, anxiety, don't forget about your dreams. And remember that divine guidance is at your hand, because it's part of the enchantment of life. Don't forget that divine guidance is at your hand. Don't give up. These are words to cheer you up, but also as a consolation words. Your project, your life project, has already reached a long way, it says, and to give some things away or to renounce to some things. But that's the difference nowadays, they say, in comparison to the past. This is a moment to get aligned to your bodies, to your guidance. That's the only way to have a support, a genuine support, because the support is already there, they say, but it's there to inspire you. to let you know that these things that you've been going through are part of the process, and whenever you feel sad or not where to go, you just have to rest, get relaxed, don't think too much. Use your head to think and inspire yourselves, to allow the divine guidance enter your bodies, and even to help you recover during the nighttime. And this is Archangel Michael card. It says that justice is on your hand, on your side, because you've been exploring and getting to know yourselves. Justice is showing you a new path to follow. It also has to do with which way you're going to be feeling stronger, because I feel that some of you might have been feeling hesitation or doubting about yourselves, about what you can do or share with the world. So Archangel Michael is bringing back this justice to protect you, because some of you have lost the rhythm of life. Some of you during the nighttime, you've been feeling some emptiness.
Y a protegerlos también, a protegerlos, dice, porque algunos han perdido el ritmo también, o algunos durante la noche también han estado sintiendo algunos vacíos, fíjense, siguen hablando de esos vacíos, pero que están para llenarse, dice, que está bien, dice, algunos.
Some of you have been processing this journey, but you don't have to forget that it has to do with your spiritual growth. They say that some of you have been going a long way, and the contact or your relationship with your angels, it's even closer now, and there's the opportunity to get even closer to that divine reality, because there's help over there to release your fears. And you have to remember that we're just going to stay here for a while, so we have to take advantage of that, and we have to release all the situations that have made us feel insecure. But you have to really weigh yourself and ask yourself what's the real importance here, what's important for you from this point. You have to really rest during the nighttime and to give yourself to divinity and ask yourselves, what do I have to heal? What do I have to give to the world? And this card is telling us about these karmic cycles, and some of you have been closing those cycles to reintegrate yourselves to new path. Those things don't really have like a date to happen, but these are just the energies that I'm feeling. We also have this friendship card, and this card is reminding us that we are one with divinity. And they say that we have to rediscover new ways to get closer to our divine guidance. This is also time to ask the universe to send us people to help us, physical people. People who are aligned to their purpose of life. They say that some of you maybe are looking for a new job or something to help you release your own values and your gifts to the world, to share your gifts to the world. Pisces, Pisces. This is a very interesting reading so far. miracles, believe in miracles. You have to believe in miracles because this post-transition after the eclipses, it might feel like with no answers or uncertainty, but this is a time to compromise yourselves, to honor your compromises. It says that you have to align to your dreams and projects, but don't waste your time, they say. Have rest, relax during the night to get information. It's also the nighttime, a time to recharge your magic. And this card reminds me of Archangel Raphael, which is a green energy. Angels are saying that this is a moment for magic to fulfill your lives and to feel connected to the universe again, because the universe, this is like this big table, you know, it's like the universe is like the stage, and the stage is already transforming, it's changing for you to look for your own guidance, your inner guidance or intuition. You have the power to heal yourselves, and the power to get what you want, and the power to use your intuition. The power to use your intuition and to see the signs, to build your own dreams in a practical way, they say, to be manifested with security and to build your own rhythms of life and healing. And it's like a reaffirmation. I feel a lot of green energy, and this card is confirmation for that. For some of you, if you have been sick, so it says that you're growing spiritually. So it says that you have healed by giving your worries away to the universe. You can also look for help, for people to help you with your process, like psychologists, friends, close friends, people who know, to help you out with their prayers, or even to show you the guidance, even if you're not spiritual at all. And now we're going to get the last card, which is the abundance card. So my little fish, this is a confirmation that there's a lot of abundance to heal, to find people to help you, to really make your own destiny, to find your destiny in a harmonic way, to have ideas and inspirations that will flow naturally to build up your own dreams, to release your magic. The universe is inviting you to use it for this magic, to open up the doors of the universe to support you and the ones that around you. If you have to cry, if you have to feel sad, just do it, but don't give up. It's very interesting. Now with this angel tarot cards by Doreen Virtue, I'm going to do this Gypsy's magic spell reading, which is a reading of 7 cards. So I will leave these cards over here, healing with the angels, and on top of them I'm going to place this reading. It's each one of the cards means something. Pisces, April through May 2016. Here we go. This is you.
¿Quiénes son
the first
ustedes?
one. The second one is your defense.
Esta es su
The third
fortaleza
one
o
is
defensa.
what you're afraid of.
Esta es a lo que le temen.
The fourth one is what drives you.
Esta es lo que los conduce.
This one is what's left with you.
Esto es lo que les queda por hacer.
This is what the future will bring.
Esta es lo que les va a traer el futuro. Sacamos una hoja.
And the last one is what brings you back
Y
down to
esto
the
tiene que
ground.
ver con qué es lo que nos pone o nos regresa
So,
hacia poner los
we're
pies
going to
en la
see.
tierra. Vamos a descubrir.
This is you,
Estos son ustedes.
and it's the Ace of Air.
El
So we have here the Ace of Air, and it says, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation and a challenging beginning. I think it's very interesting because this reading has had to do with your gifts, your value in the world, your inner healing, your own fears, and about new beginnings. So I think that this Ace of Air really represents you so far, because this card is on the top of this other one, which is Ideas and Inspiration. It's just talking about the same thing. It's time not to give up your own ideas, and it doesn't really have to do with your job or work. It's about your attitude, to feel happy, joy, and even to see the truth, to rediscover the truth, and to release your fears. And sometimes it can be kind of painful or sad to see the truth. It can bring back some kind of guilt, but you have to remember that this is the past, they say, and the new beginning, it's all about how it's going to end the old paradigm and how it's going to start a new one. And so the next card is Nine of Earth, and it says, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. And this is a reminder in this position of our defense that we have things to share to the world. And when things get difficult, don't forget that Pisces are one of the most spiritual signs. So the difference this time is that sensibility won't destroy you this time. It won't stop you this time. It will disappoint you this time. It will make you escape from that. So we had to take advantage of our time, not to fear being lonely, to be alone with yourself, and to feel that the enchantment of life, it's all about these little luxuries which have to do with resting well, eating well, treating people well, making people treat us well as well. It's talking about the promise of success. So the next card is what we fear, and we have here, and the card is the Queen of Air, which is still about our thoughts. And so it says that what we fear here, so the fear in this case has to do with clearing away all that no longer serves you. And what is required in this position of fear is that it's very important not to lose your sense of humor, and seeing the humor in a situation. So this means that if you're not hurt enough not to laugh again and see the joy of life, well, just do it then. It's somehow a way to feel grateful about life, or saying, at least I'm healthy, or at least I have survived, or at least I haven't died. At least I'm having my meals every day, What this card means at the end is that you have to be real about your problems, but at the same time you have to be not so harsh about yourselves. And it has to do with your own maturity, with growing old. And when we make ourselves independent, then we blend with the whole. And we have to really focus on what we really want, on point of what we want. And don't be afraid to be in charge of your own life this time. And this reminds me of the humor of Pisces, which is very nice. And in the position of what drives you, we have the two of air. And when you draw this card, it's because you are being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Or when we pretend there's no problem, when we run away and we avoid problems by getting away from them. So what it says here is that when there are times like in this moment in astrology, we have some retrograde planets acting upon us, but it says that when you feel stuck in your life, or like there's a big pause, or time seems to be running slowly, it's a good time then to not get worried, and then use this time to build our dreams and to dream again and rest. And then not leaving those empty holes in your mind, because you have to remember that the mind is also spiritual as a heart. And in the position of what is left, we have the Knight of Earth, and this is a very nice card, and it says, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, guardian angel. And it's time to remember what we really wanted. And under this process that we're going through, it's time to release our angel, our inner angel, because it's a reminder that you're growing spiritually. So it's time to surround yourself with friendly people, and it talks about you being dedicated, being honorable, kind, and loyal. And the next card is what the future will bring, and it's the Three of Water. Celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun, it says. And this is in the top of the it's on the top of the signs card and on the power cards. So this Three of Water symbolizes that we are renewing ourselves, like a reborn. And even though sometimes life can be hurtful and sad and unfair, it can also be the contrary, which is a happy life. They say that we also have to consider elderly people who are around us, because sometimes we just complain and we don't even have the half of their age. And it also speaks about people who already passed away and they have rebirth somewhere else in another dimension, but they have also rebirth. So consider what you have to go through as a human to be such a dense dimension. And that's a reminder that that's why we are here. For this situation in this planet to get elevated, to be a happier place, a nicer place to live in. And the next card is what brings you back down to the earth, and it says, and what this card says is that you have to defend your beliefs and decisions, to stand your ground, and to choose your battles wisely. Why do they say that? They say not to get healed again, because this is on top of the healing card, and to build a future, and this is close to the future, to build our future in a solid way.
Para construir el futuro, están en la parte de la del futuro, ¿no? Para construir el futuro,
To put your feet on ground.
por eso es que bueno,
What it means by choosing our battles wisely is that we already learned what we had to. We don't have to really live again our karma. It's like a rebirth too. And now, by using these tulips cards, because of this springtime month, or even the feminine energy during May, I'm going to pick one to see what it says.
O simplemente porque estamos comenzando algo nuevo, o por ser la energía de la madre también, mayo. Entonces vamos a sacar una.
And we have this card which is early bloomers, and it's like a new beginning, I think. I feel that it's something that it germinates, like, you know, like sowing the seed of the new beginnings, which is a good time to put your seed on ground. And it's also for you to learn how the world works, how life works, who pleases you in life, who gives you in life. So early bloomers, it's like the blossoms that grow, which is a good thought to keep in mind.
Son como los botones que vuelven a germinar temprano, entonces es un bonito pensamiento de la gente.
And by using the Nets cards, which are asking the angels, we're going to pick one card for you. And it says, the angel of clarity. Try to be objective and accept things for what they are, not for what you want them to be. Detach from whatever worries you, and you will see everything with clarity. So I think this is very beautiful, because the things that are worrying us have been mental things in our minds. This is a reminder for you to see that this process is going to allow you to see things clearly, in a clearer way. If you're having a good time or you're having the best time of your lives, then feel thankful for that and keep on that path. Don't be afraid to clarity. Don't be afraid of the future, because the future is in our hands by building it up together. So I say goodbye with this. Many blessings. Thank you very much. This is my new channel in English. I had already started it out in Spanish, so I think, I wish that you will like it. And if you want to order a private reading, you can send me a message or look through browsing my website. Thank you very much.